Good afternoon. I'm Penny Myers, and today's topic is suicide terminology. I want to talk a little bit about suicide terminology. And the reason I want to talk about it is because with a survivor left behind, grieving, in shock, and devastated that their loved one died by suicide, they don't need to hear uneducated people speaking, especially to them. We don't always know why it hurts, why it feels angry. And I just know when I heard things like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, Nicholas committed suicide. Oh, how selfish he was." I was angry. Now, when I first heard those words to my face by people I knew very well, that I know they cared about me, my family, Nicholas's family and friends, they just were uneducated. So, with doing some research, I found committed suicide. It used to be against the law in many countries. It no longer is against the law to die by suicide. So, committed reminds a person in grief that their loved one broke the law. They did something against the law, and they didn't. So, replacing committed with died by suicide, took their life, suicide took their life, it feels better in the heart and the stomach. So, this is good for those who want to support survivors of suicide loss, those people who want to help get through this grief, this trauma, this pain and loss of a loved one. It educates the supporting. It educates the person in grief and helps them understand why their heart hurts when people say the wrong suicide terminology. It's also very important that when somebody speaks to you like that as a survivor of suicide loss, remember, they're not doing it on purpose. They're not telling you or saying these things to hurt you. It's because they're uneducated. I automatically feel, as a survivor of suicide loss, when I'm disrespected, when I'm spoken to by uneducated people, survivors, uneducated supporters, the media, most of all the media, reporting suicides by saying committed. It makes me angry. And I like to remind them of the proper, appropriate, respectful terminology. And I do it calmly. I don't want that anger. I don't want to blow up in people's faces. But I do want them to hear me and listen to me. And from that point forward, say it right, do it right, don't forget. Why do I do these small, short video clips? Because I felt a connection. When I heard the proper things to say, when I heard what the best thing to say to those left behind after a suicide loss, I want to spread the news. I want to spread the education. It's education for everyone, not just those that died and are survivors. It's for everyone. So please remember, when there's a connection and it feels right, go for it. continue it. Those that are left behind by a loved one that has died by suicide, they are in pain and grief like no other. They're in shock, the trauma. So, to truly help them out, say the proper terminology. The media, please educate yourself. You are the specialist. You are the professional that's doing the reporting. So educate yourself. Don't be an uneducated reporter or announcer. Thank you. That is vital for those fans or those listeners that you want to grab their attention. Educate yourself. These short videos on grief and loss and suicide survivors and suicide terminology is for you. So I hope you heard. Thank you. And do enjoy your day. Stay tuned for more videos.